Oh, yeah! It's my favorite show, y'all! Wait a minute. What are we listening to?
I know I'm in a mess, and the dog ate all my homework last night. Riding low in my chair, she won't know that I'm there. If I could hand it in tomorrow.
Party on, Wayne, and party on, Garth.
Wayne's World! I guess. So what gives? Well, there were two versions of the song recorded. There's this one.
The time I grab my books, give myself a look, and at the corner just in turn to see the bus fly by.
And then there's the one everyone knows because it's what's been used in syndication for 30 plus years. Scott Gale, seen here with all the harmonicas, wrote the song with help from Rich Eames, and it is not clear who the common version singer is. The alternate version in this episode was recorded by Michael Damian, a soap opera star from the 90s who had that extreme 90s voice.
Hey, yeah, boogie too.
Okay, that's already way more than we need of that. Legend has it that Scott Gale's wife had left him the morning that NBC reached out to offer him the chance to write this theme song, which he accepted and busted out in no time at all. Possibly the saddest day of his life could also be the most lucrative. So let's get into the episode. We find our gang in economics class, but they don't have a business idea, so they fail the assignment. My apologies, I forgot that this is the point where Lisa walks in with the plot. Mr. Tuttle arrives, and the first group to present is made up of classic 90s surfer bros who apparently color coordinated their shirts the night before. Here's their idea.
You open it up and ride the waves.
You have a comment, Mr. Slater?
If you surf on cardboard, it'll sink.
Whoa, 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 Slater. Kelly's supposed to be the buzzkill. Next up are the nerds.
For younger viewers watching Saved by the Bell as a sort of time capsule, please know that nerds like this did not exist in the wild.
Their product cranks their nerddom up to 11.
A pocket protector? Protector!
Wow. And just look at how Zack, Lisa, and Kelly can't keep it together. Zack does some quick thinking, and the group is suddenly in the friendship bracelet business, which is easily the best idea so far. Zack then envisions life as a friendship bracelet mogul. In this dream sequence, Zack heads the friendship bracelet business, which apparently sold 2 billion units the previous year, making him the 4th richest man in America. It should be no surprise that Zack makes Jesse, Lisa, Slater, and Mr. Belding his underlings. Also no surprise, Kelly is his wife. A few notes on this bit. First, the door to the office swings in again. Second, Screech's part as Robin Screech, host of Lifestyles of the Rich and Shameless, is a play on the television show Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, which was hosted by Robin Leach, and where Robin Leach would sign off each episode with champagne wishes and caviar dreams, Robin Screech says,
Milkshake wishes and cheeseburger dreams.
Lastly, Kelly has worn this dress before. Now, I'm okay with the costume department reusing outfits, but how do we explain that Kelly wears the same blue dress in both Slater and Zack's fantasies? The group gets together at Zack's house to brainstorm this $1 million business.
Now, did anybody come up with a name for our company?
Yeah, I did. We're selling friendship bracelets, and we're all friends, right? But what about friendship forever?
Aww, that's cute, Slater. I'm sure that will come into play in a later season. And despite the sentiment, the group immediately splits up. It should come as no surprise that Zack is able to get merchandise and promotional materials put together overnight. Remember Beldesil? We should be shocked, however, at this.
I was never good at making friends. I tried everything I could think of. And then I discovered buddy bands.
Buddy bands.
Buddy bands.
Buddy bands. Hey, they work.
In the words of the immortal poet Zack de la Roca, Ayo check, we're gonna have to break it down. In less than 24 hours, Slater, Jesse, and Kelly came up with a new business and supply chain to make buddy bands. They had not yet received approval or seed money from Mr. Tuttle, so they likely used credit, or their parents, to set up shop. Further, where did they get the time and resources to film in a studio, plan lighting, choreograph a dance routine, write a script, procure wardrobe, and edit and print this commercial? Zack may not be the only Time Lord here. Slater was present when Zack got his powers. And it's likely not the buddy band, Slater. It's them boots. Buddy bands are approved, and Zack is pissed. The products are too similar.
There's room for similar products in the marketplace, Mr. Morris. Look at Pepsi and Coke, Avis and Hertz.
Bologna and whipped cream. He's got a point, Zack.
Look at the kid behind Screech when he delivers this line.
Bologna and whipped cream. He's got a point, Zack.
It's just good background acting. At the Max, hey, who's running the Friendship Forever booth? Ah, the crew needs business advice from a magical restaurateur. Max recommends they offer a premium with purchases, and oh, thank goodness he didn't smash that bird again. Legend has it that Ed Alonzo killed a chick on his first attempt at this trick. He'd managed to hide this fact from the audience, but Mark Paul was pissed. But back to premiums.
Yeah, but what can we offer with a friendship bracelet? A free friend with every purchase?
Zack and Lisa start pimping out Screech as a friend for an hour. Now, I'm not sure how many hours are in a Saved by the Bell day, but Peggy is going to use them all. I guess they couldn't get Rhonda Robistelli back for the herky-jerky tall girl gag. Well, Screech is burned out. Zack demands that Lisa be the new premium, which makes Lisa and Screech abandon the business. This is huge because Lisa's fashion club was making all the bracelets. And I think it's nice that Lisa extends a sympathetic hand to Screech. With no supply source, no premium, no friends, buddy bands going strong, and a recently purchased sign from Office Max, boom! Zack is out of business. But don't feel bad for him. After he buys that buddy band, he gives us a little wink. I think that little stinker is up to something. With the competition out of the way, Jesse and Slater go nuts with production. Kelly and Lisa are wary of this new plan, but Jesse doesn't care. 500 new buddy bands by morning! In the boys' locker room, Mr. Belding pumps some iron and brags about his bike signaling prowess. I guess his Yugo is still impounded in Indiana. Zack offers Belding a buddy band. Mr. Belding gushes with sentiment. Side note, how is this locker supposed to open butted up against the other like that? The lockers looked just fine 2 episodes ago. And look at that. Zack's wearing the same shirt in these examples. Alright, so Zack's gift to Mr. Belding wasn't exactly sincere.
I want my money back.
Why, is something wrong? We'll be glad to refund your money if your buddy band's defective.
Belding's wearing one. You can't get more defective than that.
Unknowingly roasted. And now the entire effing school wants a refund on their buddy bands because of the taint of Mr. Belding.
Here we go. 500 more buddy bands.
Ooh, bad timing, Slater. And why does it look like Slater got these buddy bands from an upstart mafia ring? So they're out of business. Zack shows up to the Max looking all sad, and Max decides to smooth things over by pulling friendship bracelets out of his mouth. Remember back in Indiana when Zack screwed over all of his friends just to get a little something he wanted, only to be forgiven all too easily? Well, happens here too. Don't worry about learning any lesson from this, Zack. Just keep on sociopathing. In Mr. Tuttle's class, we learned that the nerds sold 0 pocket protector protectors. Surprise, surprise. But instead bought out the surfer dudes and now sell car windshield visors. We then learned that our crew has made the dumbest product ever, love cuffs. And then they made the dumbest business decision ever by breaking even and then giving away their merchandise, all in the name of friendship.
You gave away your inventory. The goal of this project was to run a successful business.
And with this being an economics class, Mr. Tuttle takes the next hour and rips into them, lecturing on Adam Smith and the invisible hand, the phrase, "it's not personal, it's just business," monopolies, supply and demand, pleasing shareholders over moral responsibilities.
You all get an A.
What? That doesn't sit well with me. Mr. Tuttle is played by Jack Angeles, a lawyer who was working for NBC at the time. Producers thought he had a great persona and just put him in the show. This led to other stints, like with Growing Pains and Lucky Chances. It kind of became a hobby of his. He even had a few movie appearances, like in Death Dreams. He's not kooky like some of the other teachers, but he has a fantastic energy that makes him a fan favorite.
Plant it and make it grow. Motivate it, motivate it, motivate it, motivate it, motivate it, motivate it.
Fortunately, we'll be seeing more of Mr. Tuttle in future episodes. Despite plenty of other speaking parts throughout the episode, only one other actor gets a credit. And that's William Joseph Barker, who played Edgar Poindexter. We actually already saw him in a past episode.
What other pictures do you see?
I see nerds.
It's my pocket. No, it's mine. You give it back or I'll tell. Give me the pocket protector.
He was fighting over a pocket protector then, and he's fighting to protect pocket protectors now. On-screen roles have been scant, as he had minor bit parts in Family Matters, California Dreams, and also Growing Pains. He also did some production work on Mission Hill, which likely set him up to do some voice work for the Customonsters franchise. Yes, this is real and recent. Like Mr. Tuttle, we'll be seeing more of old Poindexter.
Get your buddy bands, your forehead's naked without one.